Well, things are hopefully about to get a little quieter in Paterson, New Jersey. That's because the Paterson Police Department has gotten reinforcements to help police crack down on quality of life crimes. Mayor Sayegh joins us this morning to tell us what this means for residents and for the police department. Good morning, Mayor Sayegh. Thanks for being with us. It's always good to see you.
Good morning, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, so tell us about the new Quality of Life Squad. Who's actually involved in this? How many officers are involved, and have they actually been deployed already?
So our table of organization calls for 439 police officers. We're at 400. We've had a hard time with officers leaving for the suburbs because they can pay better. And I have to give credit to our police department, which has been beleaguered because last year they confiscated 219 guns, and in 2020, they took about 200 guns off of our streets. That's more guns, 419, than we have police officers. So I made a request to the Passaic County Sheriff, Richard H. Burdnick, to provide patrols because they have repurposed the jail and they're redeploying officers. So I have about 10 to 20 officers from the Sheriff's Department patrolling Paterson, focusing on quality of life infractions. We have issues with loud music, motorbikes, and then our police officers, like I said, they were besieged. They can focus on reducing violent crime and getting even more guns off of Paterson streets.
So will these sheriff's officers be handling any kind of emergency calls at all?
Yeah, of course. If necessary, they will, but they're primarily focused on the quality of life calls that we receive. So our police officers can focus even more on, like I stated before, some of these violent crimes and seizing even more illegal weapons from the streets of Paterson.
I mean, obviously, you've heard of people that are critics of having more police presence. Are you concerned at all that there might be more tension then between the cops and the community?
Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to reestablish trust. That's the operative word. As a matter of fact, they've been wearing, first time ever, body cameras, police officers in Paterson. So that calls for increased accountability on both the part of the police officer and the individual involved in interaction. What we also did was we just completed an audit of our police department, and it asked that the police department engage in more de-escalation training, which has been completed. So, like I stated before, trust is a major factor. I know we can't police all our problems away, but when you're supposed to have 439 police officers and you only have 400, you should request reinforcements.
And do you feel like that relationship has improved?
We've got more work to do. We're investing in our community policing unit. And what we're also doing is we're intensifying our recruiting efforts, the next generation of police officers. So we were going into the high schools, we're going into the community college, going into colleges. We're going where Patersonians are and reassuring them that being a police officer is very noble and it's a necessary profession.
Yeah, well, that's obviously comforting, but what has not been comforting is the spike in crimes in Paterson. And we've been seeing gun violence everywhere, really. It's on the rise. So do you think this additional police presence is going to help that?
I actually do. As a matter of fact, our numbers based on 2020 compared to, if you juxtapose them to 2021, we've seen a reduction thus far this year, but it's the summer. And when the weather gets warmer, things tend to heat up. So it couldn't come at a better time, this announcement that we're going to be bringing in reinforcements to solidify our patrols.
Well, when you talk about these reinforcements coming, and then you also talk about the lack of police officers, the dwindling numbers, do you think that might discourage people from trying to become police officers in Paterson because you already have that backup?
No, I don't think it'll discourage anyone. I think it's about seeing these officers in action. We've had our share of crooked cops. We were able to root them out of our department. As a matter of fact, starting next week, our police department will be featured on the Reels show entitled On Patrol. So the nation will see our police department in action. And you're going to see that we're trying to reestablish the trust, the transparency, and the accountability within our department. And hopefully that inspire Patersonians to want to pursue a career in law enforcement, specifically with the Paterson Police Department.
Well, we certainly wish you the very best of luck with this new venture.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mayor.
A safer city is a stronger city.
That's for sure. Thank you, Mayor Sayegh. We always appreciate you being on the show. It's good to see you.
Appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.